me is Coach Eva Sokol. How are you from Pirouette?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
I'm glad to see you. I see all the girls are getting ready and we're going to go through a couple of things here. Tell me about Pirouette and where you're located, first of all.
Pirouette Rhythmic Gymnastics Club is a non-profit organization and we are located in Barrhaven area.
In Barrhaven area, it's specifically, so if people are looking for you?
Throughout the years, we developed a wonderful relationship with French Catholic School Board. So you can find us at Pierre Elliott Trudeau School or Pierre Savard School.
Okay, perfect. So tell me, now for those who don't know, which I don't know that there are that many people, but I still think it's worth asking the difference between rhythmic gymnastics and the traditional gymnastics.
What you look into rhythmic gymnastics, the name says it almost all.
Yeah, you're right.
Beside the typical athleticism, you know, what you see in artistic gymnastics, the flexibility mainly, the power and strength, what is typical for us, we use apparatuses.
Okay.
Ribbons, hoop, clubs, ropes. And what we do, we choreograph every routine specifically to the music, and each routine should tell a story or have a feeling, so the artistry is involved in our sport as well.
Okay, and the other thing about this is we should make mention of is these are athletes and they are in top physical shape, especially at the highest
level. We hope so.
Yes, and at the highest level in the competitions that we see, it's just an absolutely beautiful thing, but also powerful as well. Yeah. So listen, I want to talk about some of the different disciplines. One of them has no apparatus, is a floor routine.
Yes, usually the low levels, because when we focus on the technical development of the gymnast, which are pirouette balances, leaps, and other physical attributes, you know, flexibility, strength, and power, we focus on free routines.
Right.
And when they manage the basic skills, we are able to put something in their hands, because as soon as you put something in their hand, they forgot about their feet and legs and everything.
Right, of course, so just the way it works.
The development works in a natural way, and it has its order.
And then the other apparatus, maybe we can go through the apparatus themselves as we take a look at
all right, let's look somebody.
Okay, so there seems to be a ball, obviously, and this could be used in any different way. You know what, could you... first of all, who do we have here?
This is Kiara Gonzalez.
Hi, Kiara. Okay, so I want to go through, what's the first thing you would teach?
Well, what would you do with the ball when you get, as a normal person, what do you do with the ball?
I would hold it.
You will hold it? No, that's not enough. What next thing would you do?
I would throw
toss it. Excellent.
Good.
So, if we want to make you rhythmic gymnastic with toss, throw it and toss it, throw it and catch it with two hands.
Okay.
And now you become a rhythmic gymnast. Your turn.
Okay, sure. Looks easy.
Good. Next thing, what do you do? Will you bounce the ball?
I would bounce the ball.
Good. That's you do. Now rhythmic gymnast will bounce it with the elbow.
Aha.
Your turn.
So everything's just a little bit more difficult than you would normally do it. And when I say a little bit, a lot more difficult, right? So these are very basic. I saw you doing some crazy things. Like, look at that.
Rolling.
Look at the rolling.
Yeah.
That's so impressive. Now, another thing I wanted to talk about, we also see the hoop is back there, but I want to talk about the ribbon too.
Everybody likes ribbon.
I mean, the ribbon's just beautiful. And
excuse me.
Oh, we have one coming my way too. Oh, excellent.
We have one for you.
Thank you. Look at this. Now, you have to consider the entire ribbon at all times.
That's right. The ribbon typically is 6 meters long.
Okay.
Long because, you know, that way you get the patterns and, you know, nice shapes with the ribbons. You got a shorter one, just for safety reasons.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a short ribbon for safety reasons. They know me well, obviously. So, what's the first thing you would learn? Maybe a spiral?
A spiral, bravo.
Okay, there it is. And is it true that it should always be in motion no matter what?
Absolutely. You are very knowledgeable, Jeff.
Oh, okay.
The end of the ribbon, we call it lazy ribbon if the end is not moving.
Okay.
That's
so like if I were doing this.
Well, you are still
ribbon?
Good. Now you are getting a little lazier, yeah.
But there are tosses, and we're going to see some of this coming up in a little bit.
Tosses possibly, because you have to think about it. We perform our 13 by 13 meters with 10 meters of height.
Right.
So Madeline might try to make a toss because it's impressive, because there is some height, but a lots of obstacles. Why don't you show us a throw?
Just one toss, and we're going to toss it to break, as we say.
This was a flip.
Look at that. That's beautiful. Now, coming up, we're actually going to see a performance from Pirouette Gymnastics. That's on the way on CTV Morning Live. In the meantime, we'll see you in a minute.